بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I'll bring to you a story now, Ikhwan, that I heard our Sheikh Abdullah Bukhari, Hafidhullah Ta'ala, I heard him first mention it. And then I went back likewise and I found the qissa, and it is mentioned by Al-Hafidh bin Kathir in Bidayah wa Nihaya. And likewise, it is mentioned by Al-Imam Dhahabi fi Sir A'lam al-Nubala. It is regarding that Imam, Al-Shaheed Muhammad ibn Ahmad ibn Sal al-Ramli. And he is famous with Ibn Nabulsi. Rahimullah. Wallahi, Ikhwan, if you hear this story, then what we face is nothing to what these individuals went to preserve their religion. This individual was imprisoned by Banu Ubaid, Al-Fatimiyun. Al-Fatimiyun, when they was in charge and when they had power, and they were individuals that corrupted the religion, that their aqidah and their belief was corrupted, and anyone that would oppose them, then they would kill and wage war against. So they was after this Imam. They was after him from a long time because they knew that this man was a man of the Sunnah and he opposed what they were upon. So when they finally caught him, then listen to this, my brothers. When they finally caught him, they said, "Balagna annaka qult." When they captured him, and they said, "It has reached us that you have said that if you had 10 arrows, he said, wajaba an yarmiya fi Rum sahman, that you said that you would fire one arrow to Rome, and the rest of the 9 you would fire against us. Hal hadha sahih?" And then they said to him, "Is this true?" Then he said, "No, it's not true." So the people, they thought he's become weak. He's given in to them. Look, he's denying it. So this is a weakness in his deen, because he was known to be a man that was firm upon his religion. So he said, "No." He said, "I didn't say that. What I did say, that I should fire 9 for you, and the one that is left also I should fire for you." And then he was said to them, "Limada? Why?" And then he said, فَإِنَّكُمْ غَيْرَبْتُمْ مِلَّ اللَّهِ, you have changed the religion of Allah. وَقَتَلْتُمُ الصَّالِحِينَ, and you have killed the righteous people, and you claimed divine light. These are the reasons why I say this." So they brought him out in public to start the torture. So the torture, he was brought out to be tortured. The Fatimiyun, the guy that was told to torture him and to skin him, he said, "I can't do it." He refused to do it. So they brought a Yahudi, a Jew, to come and to torture him. It mentions, "Sulikha min mafraq ra'sihi hatta buligha al-wajh, or balagha al-wajh," that they started to skin, meaning remove his skin from here, from the crown here. From the crown of his head, they started to remove the skin. And it says that they kept on removing all of the skin, all of his body. They kept on removing the skin. And it says that when he reached by his heart, the skins were all removed. Still, he did not forsake his religion. Still, he did not say anything that they wanted to hear. So they skinned all of his skin until even the Jewish person felt sorry for him and couldn't do it no longer. So when he reached his heart, he pierced his heart with a knife in order to end the agony that he was going through. Al-Hafidh Abu Dharr, he says, "Sallabuhu ala sunnah." They crucified him. Why? Because he followed the Sunnah. And he says, "As-Samit to Dar al-Qutni," that great Imam, that when Dar al-Qutni would mention this story, he would say, "Yadhkuruhu wa yabki that when Dar al-Qutni would mention this story, he would cry. And he says, Dar al-Qutni added something extra and he said, وَكَانَ يَقُولُ وَهُوَ يُسْلَخ. He said that while his skin was being removed and peeled and shredded from his body, he recited the verse, كَانَ ذَلِكَ فِي الْكِتَابِ مَسْطُورًا. That this is written in the book, meaning of what is decreed. He accepted that it was a decree of Allah. He never forsaked his religion. Sheikh Abdullah Bukhari, he said, look at this Imam. Look how he clinged onto the Sunnah. Shiddat tamassukihi ala Sunnah. That he was so firm in clinging to the Sunnah that even at the time of his death, even when he was being shredded from his skin, he was still implementing Tawheed and Aqidah, saying that this is what is written for me. And he accepted it and he did not abandon his religion. Which one of us, ikhwan, can come anywhere near this? At the time that you are being killed, at the time that your skin is being removed, still you speak of Tawheed and still you speak of the correct Aqidah and not compromising your religion. So the question is, my brothers, what are we doing? Why are we not safeguarding what Allah has given us? It doesn't mean that we have to go extreme, but it means that what has been given to us, hold firm onto it. Don't compromise it. It is gold. It is something that can give you an eternal life in the akhirah. Do not throw it away with ease. Sheikh Abdullah Bukhari, hafidhullah ta'ala, he also brings another riwayah regarding this story. He said that Haka ibn Sa'sa al-Misri, that Ibn Sa'sa, he mentions that أنه رأى في النوم, that he saw this Imam an-Nabulsi in a dream. And in the dream, he said that after he was crucified, that this individual had the most finest of appearance. I saw this guy in a dream, this Imam in a dream, and he had the most finest appearance. And he said that, what did Allah do with you? He's questioning him in the dream. He said, he granted me eternal honor and promised me imminent victory. And then he drew me near to him and said, live delightfully next to me. So after his death, somebody dreamt a dream of him. And this is, ikhwan, the way of the Salaf. هكذا كان السلف, as Shaykh Rabi said, that they were individuals, they were men, they were lions of the Sunnah. And this is why our Shaykh, likewise, he says to Shaykh Rabi, he said, هذه دعوة تحتاج الرجال. That this da'wah, it requires real men. It is for the real men, not for the faint-hearted and not for the weak. We don't compromise our deen. We stay firm, clinging onto it up until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He takes us. And this is why, ikhwan, in that verse where Allah mentions that the people will be trialed, at the end of the verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابُتْهُمْ مَصِيبَةٌ. Verily those individuals that when they are trialed or a calamity affects them or befalls them, what do they say? قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Verily to Allah we belong, and to Allah we shall return.